Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Found the rule fun, but
Sounds good.
hope I can learn something.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Full clear down makes sense because there's Malphite top, which is ungankable. Looks like Lee Sin level 3 ganked mid. Anytime you see enemy jungle ganks early, you wanna press tab or pan your camera to see um what it's important to see that they do. That's good now. We see his
Yeah.
buff, so it looks like he did blue ground pulls into this. It's important to look because he could be doing red correct raptors into this, or he did blue ground wolves. So it's important to know that you're both clearing down. The reason is that means you know your camps are synced, right? Like your Krug spawn when his Gromp
Yeah.
spawns, your Wolf spawn, your Raptor spawn when his Wolves respawn, right? They're
Yeah.
synced, and now you can play for double crab, knowing that you don't have to, but you could play for it knowing that normally like when you finish when you finish Gromp, he finishes Krugs, and then if you're already here, he could go like this. But in this case, you know he's like 15 seconds slower than you because he went for the mid gank. So normally he'd also be like well, normally when you finish your Grub Blue right now, he just finished his 6 camp bot. He's probably just starting his 6 camp right now, right? Like he's either starting his
Yeah.
red buff right now or he's starting his Krugs right now, whichever one he's doing last. So in this case, if you wanted to cross through mid and play for a double crab, you could. If you wanted to just insta base for tempo, that's completely fine as well. You see Lee Sin gank bots, you run straight to his
Yeah.
Grump. This is very good. This is so
I felt
far.
like I was just farming way too much this game because this guy was 3 CS per minute at the end of the game.
We'll see. So
Yeah.
far you have been farming a perfect amount. Here you see Lee Sin getting top, so you should just just pull dragon. I think this is, I mean, it's okay. Like invading is also not incorrect, but I would say I'd prioritize dragon here because
Okay.
just because not only A is he topside so he won't be here. You could logic is the same for invading thing. Oh, he's topside so he won't be here. I could get it right. So the
Yeah.
invade logic and the dragon's the same. Dragon's just worth more, right? A
Yeah.
B. If you're low, if let's say you were still level 5, you weren't level 6, then you could say the invade safer because technically he could just cross through the entire map and fight the dragon, right? You could argue that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you're 6, if you're level 5 and he's level 5, you're equal strength. So that's then the dragon's a bad pull because he'll just come and kill you or he'll just come and fight you, and then you always want to pull an objective with based off an advantage, and here you have no advantage, right? If you're level
Yeah.
5. Here it's actually fine because you're level 6. Even if he comes, he can't stop you. If he comes, but you're level 6 move versus level 5 or level 4 at least, then you'll just kill him, right? He has no control over the fight. Level 6 is just not only is it a level advantage from stats, but you also obviously you have ult, and he doesn't have ult, right? So here I would just pull the dragon. Um, Last thing I would do is do this because now they know you're here,
Okay.
right? Unless it's like
Yeah.
guaranteed, like he's like hugging the wall right next to you, like standing still moment, right? But
Yeah.
that wasn't what was happening. And here again, same thing. Instead of basing, I would just start the thing. Or at this point, if you think it's too late to start dragon, then just go take his Krugs too, right? If it's because thing again, you
Yeah.
know his Krugs are synced with your Gromp. So if you just killed your Gromp now, then and now it's been plus 15 seconds later. Now his Krugs are 100% up. So here you could just walk over to this wall, key over the wall, take Krugs, and then if Ballion's pushing, because they've been pushing, then you can show up from
Yeah.
behind them and get a very easy gank from behind. See this?
Ah, okay.
I'm not saying the plan isn't to go for the gank. The plan is to go for the. It's okay. Let's do like the scenarios. We take Krugs. They're
Yeah.
Ballien based. They're no longer here. Well, then there's no reason not to start Dragon. They're Ballien based, right? And if they're Ballien, and then if
Yeah.
they're and then if their Ballien is they're pushing, and then we can't with the Dragon because they're pushing. Well, they're pushing. They're also gankable. So you're kind of like a win-win. Like if they push, they're gankable. If they don't push and they base, that means now Dragon's yours because your Ballien's on map and their Ballien's not
Oh.
on map, right?
Yeah, I kept thinking like if we don't have prio, we can't do dragon, stuff like
But
that.
if they're based, like yeah,
But
you're right. If enemy Ballien's pushing, then sure. But if you don't have prio because enemy Ballien, oh you okay, you realized. If they don't have prio because enemy Ballien isn't based, that then you do have prio. But if they are pushing, you don't have prio. That means you. If you don't have prio, that means enemy ball has prio, correct? And another word for prio is
yeah.
just pushing. So the enemy bot has
Yeah.
prio and yours doesn't. That means they're pushing. And if lane is pushing, that means they're usually gankable, right?
Yeah.
That's how the logic tree should go. Because this game, yeah, you lost the first dragon, but I definitely think you could have gained the first dragon. Don't
I
think you
see.
had to lose it. Okay, we see pop, so you instantly go to force to play bot lane. This is perfect. Let's ultra replay this fight. Boom. No, looks like a very good gank. No complaints. Double kill. This guy should die. Okay, he dies. Now we go back to our camps. Base for Leandri's here. Don't skip Gromp. If you're gonna be here already, like
Oh,
it's right there, you know.
no? Okay, alright, alright.
The only time you skip Gromp is if there's urgency in the map. Let's say the Herald spawning in 30 seconds and you don't want to be late.
Yeah,
Then it makes complete sense, right? But in this case, there's no urgency. Top's not gankable. He's under tower. Mid's dead. You're not forcing plays or ganking without ult anyways, right? Like you really want your ult before
yeah.
forcing anything. So you're not forcing for the next minute. So spending 20 seconds to do a Gromp is obviously not bad. Um,
So, okay, yeah.
so anytime you're like, oh, should I skip the camp or not skip the camp? You always basically ask yourself, is there urgency? And if there's no urgency on the map for play, then the answer is never skip.
Oh,
And in this case, when you made the decision to skip Gromp, there's no urgency. You can say the same logic with Krugs here. Do I skip Krugs? All right, is there a dragon or herald spawning? Nope. Here, if Akshan was up and you're like looking to gank this guy with Akshan, sure, but Akshan's dead. So are you gonna 1v1 Mel with no flat with no ult?
no, I'm not, yeah.
Exactly.
She's
So
never getting ganked.
exactly. So here's where we could be on Krugs right now.
Oh,
And people don't realize when you're trying to be proactive, you're
yeah,
when it's not your time to, you're taking away your future proactivity. Because right now
I see.
you'd be on Krugs right now, right?
Yeah.
And now you're on your Raptors right now. And now you're on your Wolves
Mm,
right now. And now you're on Gromp right now. And now,
yeah,
if bot lane's fighting, look as you see the map, they are fighting. You'll be there for this fight right now. Where you see where Ezreal just died,
oh,
you'd be here. So when you try to force like proactivity or ganks or helping your team, whatever you want to call it, you're fucking up future times you can help your teammates. You know, because this game you
yeah,
said it felt like you were farming too much. That's because when you're looking to do plays, you're doing it on the wrong timer. So then when you actually can help your teammates in the future, you're not there in time because you're catching back up on camp that you skipped earlier. Does that make sense?
yeah.
Okay, we do
Wow,
crab.
okay.
Play to dive this guy. Looks good. Lee Sin's top, so we pull dragon. Looks good. No complaints. Do gromp. Perfect. Base full cleared down. Where do you see Lee Sin?
Okay.
I saw Lee Sin here for a second.
He's,
Yeah, there he is. So he just
oh,
instant
mid.
herald. Perfect.
Yeah, like moments like these, my team's just like randomly fighting. I don't know,
Yeah, it's
I
gonna be
guess.
common. People all love fighting, but I think right now the
Yeah,
idea of you just keeping your CS up. It's not like you've done nothing. You got three grubs. You got a herald.
yeah,
You got dragon. Like objectives is how you win games, and you've got three objectives right now. You shouldn't be. And it's not like you have you have 0, 0, 0. You have 1 kill, 3 assists. Like you have 40% KP. You know.
yeah,
Maybe you feel there's like I think there's only been one time this game where you lost opportunity to help your team or gank
yeah,
them, and that was the bot fight, which we've already addressed. It's because you skipped your top camps to look for nothing mid is why you're late to bot. And here
yeah.
you should just leave. It's just one of those things where
Oh,
you're gonna die here 100%. I already know.
oh, yeah,
There's some champs that without ult they just never fight, unless you're
yeah,
like you have a 5-0 Yasuo here or you're 20-0. So you're just gonna be able to win the fight by like stat checking them, which obviously isn't the case because you're not
yeah,
20 and Yasuo isn't either. The rule is very simple: no ult, no fight. That's it, right?
yeah,
It's also one of those things where if you had no camps up, all 6 camps down, I'd be like, yeah, fuck it, why not try to risk for the mid tower? Like, what else are we gonna do? In this case, we have all our camps up: Krug spawning, Raptor spawning. Sorry, Krugs are up, Raptor spawning, Wolves up, Blue up,
yeah.
Gromp up. So here you got to kill mid on Lee Sin, perfect, and just go full clear. You could literally do this. Watch how nice is gonna look. Blue, Gromp, Wolves, Raptors, Krugs, base into Dragon,
I
right?
can just walk? That's,
Yeah, why not? Again,
oh, okay.
it's always not talking about urgency. You look at the tap press now. Where, first of all, two things. Yeah, it actually lines up perfectly. When is the next fight gonna take place in?
In 2 minutes.
Yes, in Dragon.
Yeah,
So, um, if you base right now, the goal is it's hard to always hit it, but the goal in every game you play should be to show up to the objective with ult up, flash up, full HP, full mana, all your money spent. Those are the five: ult, flash, money, HP, mana. If you can have
Yeah.
all five of those things at every objective, your chances of winning objective fights increase by like fucking twofold, right? Um,
Yeah.
so if you base right now and then clear down and do Krugs, Raptors, Wolves, Blue Grump, and then you show up to Dragon. Well, now you're showing up to Dragon with 700 gold as well, because you just killed your 5 camps, right? So it's not that bad, but you're gonna be at this fight 700 gold weaker than you could have been, right? But that's why if we do right now, Blue Grump, Wolves, Raptors, Krugs, then base, then we're gonna show up to the Dragon with 0 gold, all our money spent, right? Um, that's why here you
Yeah.
wouldn't base. Because here, if you base right now, then you'd have to base a second time to be in time for Dragon and clear your camps. But now, it's now. But then, if you base twice in a 2 minute span, then that would be going under the category of being too like vegan or unproactive. Because if you're in base so much and let's say your team randomly fights, so then there's no way you'll be in time. You'll be there for the fight because you're in base. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's why you're like when you sounded shocked when you said block. It sounded like because you just base right and then go because you have 1,000 gold. And
Yeah.
you're basing your timing your bases off the future fights, and right now the only guaranteed future fight is in 2 minutes. So that I asked
I
you,
s-
can you do blue, Gromp, Wolves, Raptors, Krugs base in under 2 minutes?
yeah, probably.
Of course. Each camp takes
Cool.
like 10 seconds right now, right?
Yeah.
And there's 5 camps, so it's 50 seconds plus, let's say, 20 seconds walking speed. It's going to take like a minute and 10 seconds to kill them. Dragon spawns in 2 minutes. So you're going to have like way excess time over as well to just chill on the bot side, wait for the dragon to spawn. So this is probably your first really
Yeah.
big mistake. I think you made the other one, the balling one. That was like a medium mistake. This is like
Yeah.
your first big mistake because it's 2 deaths. And now it's impossible to clear your camps and be in time for Dragon, right? Because we just said the math
Yeah.
was at a minute 10, but Dragon spawns right now in a minute 5, and we still have to walk through these camps, right? So now it's literally impossible to do all 6 camps. So now you won't be level 12 for the Dragon, because if you full cleared, you would be level 12. Here, I have no idea what the fuck you just did. You just came off map,
Uh.
killed a single camp, then insta base for boots you can't even buy.
Oh, I thought. Oh shoot. Yeah, I thought I had feats.
Yeah, no, you do have feats. You
Uh.
need 2 items to buy tier threes.
Oh.
So you need Sunfire and
I see.
Leandries. You need or any 2 items.
Yeah.
And right now you only have one complete item, which is Leandries.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, that's why now you know. Okay, you just queue to
Uh,
Africa.
I don't know what. Should I be looking for a fight here or?
Yeah, I think so. I think you should also be
Yeah.
looking at
Okay.
Shaco's the only one that's low. He's the support. Who the fuck cares? I think you should be looking more aggressive. Like when you see a 4 man angle, you should be fucking salivating. Like here, they walked in as boom. Like, I mean, you just missed, but you should. I mean, this queue is just atrocious. Here,
Yeah.
boom. Walk queue. This is a boom 4 man queue. I mean, 4 man ult. Spamping
Yeah.
on the way, spamping on the way, spamping a piston, spamping target ping. You can even queue this guy, which is unmissable from this range, obviously.
Yeah.
And then you could flash here and then ult, right?
Hmm.
So yeah, I think you should look for fight. If it's only Shaco's low, everyone else is Yasuo's full, Akshan's full, Ezreal's full. Um, I'd be down to fight. Draven's walking up
Yeah.
like this is illegal. Like Draven walks up like this.
Oh.
Like I mean, you queued him, yeah, boom, insta Q to his face. Potentially you could flash ult right now and then just queue him afterwards, right? So I think you should look to fight. You just missed both your queues, which is your only 2 engaged tools. So it's a bit awkward after you miss
Yeah.
both.
I think I'm also like getting mind controlled by my team.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
I know
They're like pinging off, and
Ezra
I'm just
pinged
like,
off
I
because
don't know.
he saw that Shaco was low. Oh, that's funny. But Shaco is like your support, so he doesn't really matter as much. He has not much you could do. Now your entire team. Before you could have forced, and your team would be forced to respond because they were in the area. Now Akshan and Yasuo are both split pushing, so this is out of your
You just have to
control.
give.
Yeah, you have to give. But it's honestly not that
I
bad
can.
because trading 2 towers plus a kill for Akshan is really not that. You guys get a lot. Look how that you guys get. Yeah, top tower, mid tower. They get both towers, right? Yeah, so you got 3 towers for Akshan and a kill.
Yeah.
It's around equivalent. It's Akshan's not some like it's Akshan's not like Soul or Baron or anything. It's not that game winning.
Uh.
It's good. Don't get me wrong, but 3 towers.
Yeah, I was told
If I
to
had to
go for it
trade,
no matter
if I had
what.
to trade 3 towers and a kill for Akshan, I'd be completely fine with that.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
There's also one of the things where it's out of your control. Like, you didn't shoot. Like, you can't make the like when your teammates go to lanes, the option to fight is taken away from you. It's not like you
Yeah,
chose to give it. You just had to give it, or you're inting, or you be walking in 2v4 and just dying. That's the only other option then. Okay, dragons in 90 seconds. I think you're too scared here. I'd be fucking flash ulting in, not flashing out.
oh,
Like, it's a 3-man angle again. Look, um, ult flash here, 3 men like this, right? Yeah,
yeah,
and then you'll die sure, but Ezreal and Yasuo, your two carry champs. This
I
isn't like your
see.
support or some shit. These are two fed carries, or Yasuo's pretty strong now because he's been split pushing for towers, right? And then
Yeah,
obviously Akshan's showing up too. Akshan's showing up from base afterwards, so I think this is where you play. This is where you should be looking to fight. Um,
so I can break like numbers advantage rule, kind of,
kind of
if
because
like I have two carries with me.
the thing is, it's 3v4, so you're only down one number.
Yeah.
But also, if you look at it, it's objectively like Lee Sin's half and Nivea's half. So these aren't like full
Oh
H. These
yeah.
aren't like if it's 3v4. But if you want to say that since they're both have HP, let's say they count as half a champion, then it's instead of being 3v4, it's 3v3. Then you could say, you know what I mean?
Okay, sure, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but also it's all your teammates are pulling up. Oh, sorry, give me one second. All right. So yeah, I think you can fight here. It's also because yeah, the teammates are pulling up, and it's a pretty close. It's pretty close. Uh, so they die anyways. But now let's watch this extended fight. Drags up in 30.
Oh wait, I might get outsmited. Oh shit. Yeah, this is a mechanical misplay.
Yeah, I mean honestly, when you see him, the second you see him jump over, you should instantly just run at him and Q him because the idea is like uh,
Yeah,
just to stop him from because here, if you're both not in the pit, let's say you're both here, you're queuing him, and neither of you can smite because my range is like this, and the Baron's out
yeah,
enter. Well, if neither of you guys can smite, then your teammates will just get it, right? So here, by just if you want to just Q ult him, then you're kind of guaranteed. It's insecure, but you're guaranteed the dragon as well, right? Because if neither
yeah.
team can smite it, but only your team's hitting it, then your teammates, obviously the Yasuo or Ezreal will get it. And also, don't forget to always try to execute it with using your spells. So always Q smite or E smite. But here, you didn't use any
Okay,
spells. Like if you use, say your smite being 1200, if you Q smite, your smite's 1400 because it's smite 1200 plus the 200 damage from your Q, right?
I see.
So don't forget
I
to
think
do
it
that.
gets emotional from here on because I'm like, oh wow.
Yeah, but I mean, they're all grouped. Like if anything, you should be fighting earlier here. Like your team's all grouped here. It's not like here, you
Yeah,
just, oh, like, boom, here you don't queue nothing, and you have your queue, and you just get a queue, boom, another 3-man ult on all the carries. That's the mid laner, that's the AD carry, that's the jungler, boom. And
yeah,
then here the second I'll pause right when your ult comes up, boom, your ult comes up here, boom. If you, instead of clicking right for no reason, here you could have been
yeah.
clicking left, and then another boom, left queue here, boom, 4-man ult, this, boom, you win the game. You're gonna ace them, and then get Baron, and then win the game. Um,
Ah,
right? I mean, it's 5-5. So it's 5-5, but you're getting a 4-man ult on all their carries. The only person not getting in it is their most useless member, the tank. So boom, 4-man
yeah,
ult. Boom, you win the game. Um,
yeah,
so I don't even think it's emotional. I think now you go in, but now they're not as grouped, obviously. I think looking to fight makes complete sense. Why would you not want to fight? You guys are
oh,
fighting
okay.
5. They're all grouped. Um, I know you guys are. It's 21 to 12, but it's you guys are again. The gold's kind of fake because you guys have gotten so many towers and so many. You're also so many camps as well. So like let's say Lee Sin got he has 3 kills on you, but you're up 60 camps on 60 CSs on him. The 60 CS is worth more gold than the kills. The kills just look easier to quantify.
Yeah,
Uh, so I don't know. I think I agree with you. You said you're playing too scared. I think you should be going in on these fights way more. Once you're like two
yeah,
item, 3 item mumu, this is where like you really want to be like forcing the agenda, playing with your team. Now we're going in when our teammates are in
yeah,
base, right? So the first time we go in is when our
yeah,
teammates are we queued in when here, there's two guys in fountain, and one guy's dead. So
Yeah.
also this you're going in on a solo guy. When you look, you see how many opportunities I've shown you where you had like a 3-man ult, 4-man ult, 2-man ult, and then we just got a 1-man ult, right?
Yeah. Fuck.
Once like a Baron, it's pretty hard.
Yeah.
I think the game was pretty chill for the most part, but yeah, I mean, bounties come up. So you lose Baron and bounties are up. Now that means you're up. That means you're down like 6,000 gold, and now you're just on the back foot, just sitting in your base, hoping the enemy team fucks up.
Yeah.
It's not. It's you really get the control taken out of your hands. I can watch some of these fights. Gotta be queuing this Draven way earlier. Not only is
Oh.
Draven a more priority carry than Lee Sin, correct? But Draven's also
Yeah.
mobile. Like Lee Sin can W away, can Q away. Draven gets hit by your
Yeah.
stun. What the fuck can Draven do, right? So I think your priority
Yeah.
target is way off. Like here, Draven's walking in, boom, Q Draven right now. He's in range. This is Q range, right?
Yeah.
Um, so I think your priority target's off. You're hesitating to go in too much usually in these type of fights, and you should be like as a Mumu, you should be like super um eyes glaring when it comes to like multi-man opportunities. You see two, three people stacked with each other, boom, I'm fucking going in to
Yeah.
get 3-man ult, 4-man ult, right? And people, a lot of times people aren't gonna group 4-man, 3-man for a like for a while because they're gonna realize, ah shit, we should stop grouping. So that's why they're only gonna group for like 1 or 2 seconds, and that's why it's important to like insta react. Because you saw those times there's the 3-man group, and then like 3 seconds later, they were now no longer 3-man grouped, right? Or 4-man. So a
Yeah.
lot of hesitation, realizing even before the fight, should I fight or not? I think you said early game if you farm too many camps. I don't think so. I think early game you farm the perfect amount of camps. I just think the mid
Yeah.
game, it comes to a point where now in the mid game you have to use your camp lead to force fights and be strong, and you just were never you were never able to use your camp lead because you either fought poorly or missed cues or hesitated to go in or
Yeah.
obviously all the stuff we already talked about.
Okay.
Um, any questions? Anything I didn't talk about this game you want to look at?